Good evening and welcome to Fellowships of the Spirit evening worship experience. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Mark Thomas and I'll be walking us through the experience this evening. This is the last of our Sunday evening online worship services that we've been doing over the last couple of years. As of June 25th of this year, we will be resuming in-person worship here at our center here at 282 Dale Drive. It'll begin again on the 25th of June at 7 p.m. We used to start at 6 p.m. We're moving into 7 p.m. We're completely changing the format of our worship services from what was done in the past. We're calling this a Vespers Format service. Vespers services are generally a little shorter than standard spiritualist worship services. We like to bring the service in at around 45 minutes in the evening. It's a time of reflection on the day and the week that has just passed, but it's also a time for setting a tone for the coming days and the coming week ahead. This is a very different approach. It's a very intimate format for worship. It's a time for personal reflection, a time for sharing your joys and your concerns, and we'll have healing exercises related to those concerns. The program will include meditation and inspirational talk, prayer, song, and this healing activity I mentioned. And then one of the most popular aspects to worship here at Fellowships is our fellowship hour afterwards, where people get together and visit, and we'll have food and beverages so that people can socialize and connect. And that's an important part of setting the tone for a week as well for everybody that comes. So that will renew 7 p.m. on the 25th of June. We're also going to have themes that our speakers will be touching in on, and we'll ask our participants to really focus in on the weeks that we are in worship, and you'll know what those themes are. The first one is renewal. I touched on that this evening. Another theme that we'll be touching on this summer will be forgiveness, and then the third one, gratitude. These themes we think will help folks focus not just at being at worship, but also the time in between, so that you really can maximize the use of these Vespers experiences that we will share together. We will no longer be broadcasting live, and I know some of you will be disappointed to know that, but what we will do is we will record the inspirational talks by our speakers of the week, and then later on we'll be posting those to our social media sites like we do with the evening worship that we've done over the last couple of years. So there will be an opportunity for you to hear those speakers talk, but that's the only portion of the service that we'll be recording and then later posting. So people have been asking, how do I get involved? How do I stay connected? How can I be more engaged with Fellowships of the Spirit? And we'd like to invite you to do that. First of all, we invite you to come for worship. We invite you to take advantage of our many programs, sign up for our programs and attend them, and or refer people to us who might have an interest in our programs. We have brochures that we can get out to you. If you let the office know, we can get those to you so that you can help us distribute those to people who might have an interest. Secondly, we need volunteers. We have, with this larger program that we're offering this year, this expanded program offerings, we need folks to volunteer to help staff these events. And if you'll contact our office at fellowshipspirit.org, as you see on the screen, you can let them know in the office. The staff will then reach out to you and give you the opportunity to sign up for some of these staffing opportunities that we have here going forward, for not only for the courses, but we also have opportunities for your participation in our worship service as well. And then thirdly, the last thing I want to mention is we can use donations. Donations of your funds is always appreciated. It helps us with the mission of Fellowships of the Spirit. We are very much in need of financial support from anybody who can bring that to us. We reach a lot of people, not only through courses, but through our worship and through our other outreaches we do into the community here in Cassadaga and around the area. So if you have funds that you can share with us and help us advance our mission of reaching more people, we appreciate that very much. So thank you for your joining with us this evening. It has been our pleasure to offer these once a month Sunday opportunities to you. And we are very much looking forward to seeing you in the building with us, sharing in the fellowship feeling that we have here, that people always express to us as they walk in the door. They feel the difference in their lives. We have transformational worship experience. We have transformational courses. And it's not just information here. We want you to be moving forward in your life, and we create those opportunities for your Jack Pine seeds to bust out and for you to take on new growth and new opportunity in your lives as well. We so much appreciate all the support and all the folks who have joined with us over these last several years in our worship experience online, and we'll continue to offer you our talks on our pages on Facebook and YouTube, and we'll make those available to you without charge as well going forward. We want to thank you all for your continued support, and we ask that you be instruments of God's grace in this world, wherever that is called from you and for you to do. We ask that you be that blessing in people's lives. Thank you, and have a lovely evening and a wonderful week.